you may be asking yourself, what the fuck is going on in the world? Like, there is so much shit happening. Here in Australia, 4,000 people on the ASIO active watch list, all related to one religion. 400 more in the middle of rehabilitation programs. You can't rehabilitate radical Islamists, sorry. We see protests in the street for free Palestine, but nothing for Iran. We see the even Australian police around the country are openly supportive of the pro-Palestinian, pro-Hamas. You can't say Hamas. It's really pro-Hamas. You're really pro-Hamas. Openly supporting them by not arresting them for illegally protesting them. But then if there's one Christian preacher, the police will come and just round him up. There's videos on Twitter all day long. Not even on Telegram. They're on Twitter. People sort of dismiss it. We're being constantly told that Australia Day is Invasion Day, when the Aboriginals should be fucking thanking the British that they settled here and not the Chinese, because then they wouldn't be around. In America, people are protesting ICE, who are there to remove illegal aliens, people that have no right to be in that nation whatsoever. And the first people they're going after are the people who have already committed crimes, and then they were still allowed to stay. Like, try that shit in fucking Thailand or Malaysia. You'll be fined out your ass, and then you'll be deported home in 5 seconds, in jail for a year or two first, and being made to pay bribes, like, you know, US $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month. That's how it works over there. Indonesia too. Well, Cambodia as well. You got to pay. They get money out of you, and then they send you on your way. We're seeing in the UK Muslim women just beating the shit out of white women, and all kinds of new migrants in particular, beating the shit out of white women and getting away with it, pushing them off tables and chairs because they want to sit there. And then you've got fucking feckless cunt leaders. Let's not forget Canada. So anti-American right now. But that fucking weasel Carney is basically selling Canada to China. It's not a strategic partnership. The Chinese are coming in to own more land, more resources, more industry, more factories in China, in Canada. Basically, Canadians better start learning Chinese now. You might ask yourself, like, why is this all happening? It's really easy to understand when you think of how the world, now, New World Order is a commonly used term, but I tend to think it's more like a complete bureaucratic state authoritarian communism for you order. It won't be for the political elites. In fact, the political elites in any communist regime throughout history have never suffered because of communism. It's only the people. Australia, we're getting more gun rights. We don't have gun rights, but there's the scintilla of laws left are now going to be, you know, farmers can't own. Like, have any of these feckless cunts ever been out on a farm? I lived in the Blue Mountains. We had foxes come up. I could see them coming up. We needed to shoot at them so they wouldn't attack our animals. They're doing this to create the crises, a multiple series of crises. Do you think that the Bondi attack, do you not think ASIO, the Australian Federal Police, knew? Of course they knew. Probably the Prime Minister was briefed. And then he had his media team and his advisors, and the people that tell him what to do, think and say, how they would respond. There's going to be more of this shit happening, because without constant crises in the system, the political elites can't do what they want, which is to basically make us rightless people. No rights whatsoever. The government grants us rights. We don't grant rights to the government, which is a very important concept of democracy. That we, the people, tell the government what the government can do. The government doesn't tell us what to do. The politicians, the feckless cunts in Canberra in Australia anyway, Liberal, Labor, Greens, they've never lived like us, so they don't know what it feels like. Very few of them anyway. They don't see us as humans anymore. They see us as problematic entities in their way for authoritarian governance across the board and everything. If you don't think the digital ID is not going to come to Australia, bullshit, it will. If you don't think these free speech laws will come, of course they will. They're just going to go through the states now. They're not going to go federally. It's going to be states. Okay, so people that vote left wing, that's right. Palestinian, but Hamas marches are going to continue. Okay, it's going to be more attacks. We don't see the Sikhs doing any attacks, or the Jews, or the Christians, or Buddhists, or even Scientologists. We won't see any attacks from them. They're still reasonable people, but we'll see attacks from others. We can't mention them, because Islamophobia. But we're heading a deep, dark path, and there's going to be no way out for us. We can still vote people out in Australia, and they stay out. I am 100% against any form of violence. There will be no violence. Do not raise your hands to these people. Don't even engage with them. You vote out Labor and you vote out Liberal 100% across the board. I don't give a fuck if they've done one good thing for your electorate. You vote them out because they are parasites on the one body. Okay? Vote One Nation. One nation, one nation, one nation, one nation, one nation. Can I say it again? One nation, one nation. Okay, we have to vote one nation. But I'm going to ask One Nation politicians right now, you must sign a contract with the Australian people that you will immediately deport all non-Australian citizens. All of them, and then we will call back the ones that we want. But each citizen, we will have a referendum on each citizen, okay? And what I mean by this is that we will have an online contest where we get to import 100 people a day, okay? And that will be the limit. Okay, and the Australian citizens will be the ones who say, okay, this person. So we will have a system in place, 100 people that we get to import, and you'll put their image, their resume, where they're from, all that kind of stuff, what languages they speak, their religion, of course, and we will decide, okay, yes or no, and it will be a referendum. It'll be 85% of people must agree that person can come. That's what we're going to do. God, I'm smart. I should be a fucking politician. It's a fucking genius method. Imagine if we did that. All right, good people. Have fun, and I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.